Hi again, YouTubers. So this is a review on a product that I am shocked that I have never reviewed. It is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and this is what it looks like. I'll turn the little top around. It has a nice little emblem here. It's a glass kind of frosted bottle. It has a nice pump. This is the color 5.5. I also have it in 5. Can you see the difference in the color on these? That is the part that is the bane of my existence on these. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love this foundation. Like, I'm in love with this foundation. It is, I will insert a clip here of me putting it on, by the way. It is the Guerlain Lingerie de Peau, but a little bit better. The downside, they have way broader, not better, broader color selection. My problem with this line and what had always kept me away from it was the fact that it is so hard unless you go into a store to color match. It is just, I don't know how to explain it. It is just so weird, their color line. It's like 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, but they're not necessarily that as close as they sound in colors. I went crazy online looking for swatches beforehand, everything. I had a sample of 5.5 way back in the day when I used to way over self-tan. Like, let's not lie here. Used to be nasty. I used 5.5. So I thought there was no way 5.5 was the right color for me. 5.5 is the right color for me when I am in the summertime, like now, or I self-tan. However, it can turn slightly too orange for me, so the 5 is what I need to even that out, if that makes sense. I'm gonna put 2 swatches here on my hand so you can see the difference between these 2 colors here. But the finish on this is gorgeous. It's of course what I'm wearing today. So this is the 5 and that is the 5.5. So you can tell, even on my hand, okay, because my hand, the self-tanner goes off way faster than my face. You can see the difference between these. Like, that's a huge difference. I'll blend it in a little bit better. That is a huge difference in color. Like, to be that close in name and number, that's really different. But you can see how this one has just a little, it's not exactly right to my skin tone. This one kind of balances it out for me. Gives it a little bit more of that neutral undertone rather than too dark or too tan. And I'm probably not wearing the best color to be showing that today, I guess, now that I realized it. But it is what it is. The foundation itself is very smooth, very creamy, very weightless. So I had decided to pick this up back when they did the Sephora VIB sale. And the reason I decided to pick it up is because I figured I forget what the percentage was off. And since I didn't have anywhere to go and get color matched, I would buy the 2 colors that I thought were the closest and see how it went, and I would return one of them. Didn't return one of them. I have both of them still, as we can see. And so that's where I'm kind of torn, because I love this. Now here's, okay, let me put it this way. I was gonna say I'm torn because I love it, but I hate the fact that I have to buy 2 of them. However, I buy 2 of them when I buy the Guerlain, and they're around the same price, I think. Like, this is 62, the Guerlain's right around that, I'm pretty sure. I haven't bought Guerlain in a while. So, I don't know, like, I don't know. Like, is that, I know. Here's the thing. If I had to buy one of either this or the By Terry foundation that I had, or I have, I still own it. The By Terry, what is this? Terribly Denseless, that was $120. I'd rather buy 2 of these and mix match and have one for spring, one for summer, one for fall, one for winter, all those different things. I would rather do that 10 times over than to buy the By Terry, if that makes sense. It's just what works for me and my skin. Color selection, Sephora, I believe, does not have all of the colors, but like Neiman Marcus and Saks carries all of the colors. As I said, it's $62. It's supposed to have some sort of like new technology. I forget what the name was. I read it like microfit or microfill or something technology that's supposed to make it like blur your imperfections and all of this. Now, don't all of these foundations say that they're going to blur our imperfections and all these different things, when realistically, it's just what works on our skin. I have oily combination skin. This works amazingly on me. It gives me a satin finish. That is my favorite finish for a foundation by far. I don't particularly like dewy and I don't particularly like matte. It gives me a beautiful satin finish on my skin, and I love that. I do set it with a powder. I set with Urban Decay Naked Powder in my T-zone, and that is just what works for me. It does have a medium buildable coverage. It is truly medium, slightly on the more full side, but not by much, just like a little edge over. It's a medium 0.5. No, I'm kidding. So it does have a little bit more of that oomph to it. I don't feel like I need a second coat. Oh my God, I'm painting. My brain is all over the board today. I don't need a second layer or to build up more. If I find that I have any sunspots or areas that I want to cover, blemishes, things like that, I simply use a concealer in those areas, but I don't usually do a lot of spot treating. I rely on my foundation to do most of that. And I feel like I've got that one right here that I can always see, but you know what? It doesn't bother me enough to go back with concealer. The foundation does enough coverage that nobody sees that but me. So I really do like this product. I'm glad I have both of them. I hated that I bought two of them and ended up keeping both of them. But as I said, I would much rather own two of these than one of that. Just, I'm being honest. So breakdown on this, pigmentation, awesome. Awesome pigmentation. It is really great. It applies easily whether you use a brush, your fingers, or a beauty blender. Now, beauty blender is going to shear it out. I have done it and I like it, but I do have to build up more in like areas like that I was talking about. I have to go back and stipple it on a couple more times. But it does give you a, almost airbrush look when you use that. It's pretty cool. Fingers is probably the one that I dislike the most, but I always dislike that the most. It just kind of makes it look a little bit, I just feel like it never gets it even with your fingers. It looks a little bit streaky, if that makes sense. But the pigmentation on it is really just top notch. It's really great. It's a good solid 5 out of 5. The texture is so creamy, so smooth, so easy to work with, so easy to build up, to blend, to all of it. It's just awesome. 5 out of 5. Longevity. Now, in the heat of what is now, summer, it lasts well on me. It lasted better in the May, June months. It definitely has to be set with a powder if you are combination oily skin. If you are dry skin, this stuff is going to be gorgeous on you probably. Like dry to normal, like probably gorgeous on you. I just have a feeling. Application, as I said, it's easy to apply any of the ways you use. I just personally don't like fingers, but I've done it to try it. It's fine. Application, it's a typical foundation to apply. I'm not going to lie to you, but you know what? There have been ones that I say are not as easy to apply. It is easy to work with. So it's a good solid 4.5 out of 5. Packaging. Oh yeah, I skipped packaging. I think it's cute. I think it's nice. I think it's easy, I like the frosted glass because I can still see when it's going down. I like the little emblem. I love the pump. Foundations that don't come with pumps should be banned. I just think it's cute packaging. It's a good solid 4 out of 5. Price on it, $62. If you like it, you'll pay it, right? I don't know. I'll pay it because I like it. So to me, it's a 3.5 out of 5. I don't know. That's hard for me because that's high for a foundation, but it's gorgeous. So 3.5, 4 out of 5. Product overall, for me, this is a good solid 4.5 out of 5. The only reason I'm not saying 5 is because of the price and the kind of color range. Oh, I should put a new breakdown on these saying color range. What do you guys think of that? Maybe after the summer, like in September, I'll start doing that. Let me know your thoughts. It's something that I'm really liking. I think I would honestly repurchase it. It is, if I run out of 2 bottles and there isn't anything else that I'm like wowed over, I think I would definitely I would repurchase that. So that makes it a good solid 4.5 out of 5 for me. So that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions about this item and or anything else. And let's see what I'm wearing. Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I've got mostly, no, I've got half. I've got like 1.5 pumps of each one mixed in together. Hourglass bronzer, Luminous Bronze Light, the lighter of the two, I think it is called. Makeup Forever HD Cream Blush 220 with Clinique Color Pop Melon Pop. I told you in the summer I tend to wear the same makeup all the time. Laura Mercier highlighter, Tarte CC Corrector under my eyes, Lancome Waterproof Concealer under my eyes, Besami Powder under my eyes, Urban Decay Naked Powder, just to set in the T-zone. That's the only place I set it. On my eyes, NARS Pro Primer, whatever that's called, eye primer. Anastasia Brow Wiz, Brow Duality, and Benefit Gimme Brow. Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. You can tell I've been using this like crazy. Mousse and Truffled are on my lid, no, on my crease. Bonbon is on my lid. Frosting is in my outer corner and on my bottom lash line. Marc Jacobs highliner in the bronze one. On my top waterline, on my bottom waterline is, not Benefit, Estee Lauder Double Wear in Saphire. Estee Lauder Little Black Primer, Benefit Roller Lash. On my lips is Clinique. There's that Color Pop in Bear Pop, and the YSL, it's already worn off, I think, Tint Oil. I think that's worn off. Shirt is last year's Limited. It was the Limited. They're so comfy. This is the Melia, I think it's called. I love this for summertime. I've been wearing this all the time. Earrings are the same. Oh, ring is the Pauline ring. I like wearing that with this. It just has a nice mix. I've been doing a lot of mixed metals on my wrists. The Rebel Cluster one, Tiffany Ball bracelet, the Christina Link one that these two are Stella and Dot, and these both come in silver or gold. Watch is the same. Regular rings on this hand. I think I already said my earrings. My hair's doing it again. The No Heat. This one's like kind of fallen out today. It didn't do as well today, but that's all I do this summer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any other questions, and thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day.